Hi, good morning, team. So now we are going to continue our class. So guys, now we are going to discuss one question which has been asked in the Capgemini and shared by I feel that Pratibha. Okay. Now, others, you are connected with the laptop now. Sorry, from the phone. Bhavya, you are connected with the laptop now. Yeah. Hi, Bhavya.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, just now I have shared you one question. Can you
Okay,
please share your screen?
sure.
Okay. One. Now you can share your screen.
Yes.
Down one. Yes, download it. And meanwhile, you can open the SQL developer also. Wherever the syntax will be needed, we will go with the same. One. Now, just give me access for 1 minute.
Vishnu, the questions which you have shared now is asked for how many years of experience?
1 minute. Pratibha, you are going with how many experience? Can you please confirm? I feel that 3 years, no? Three or
Yes,
three
sir.
and yeah, close to three and
Three
three
and
and
a
a half. 3.5 Yeah.
Okay.
Now, guys, so just have a look on the question. Okay, let it get enabled. Now, guys, just have a look on this question. So the question number 1. Tell me about your habits. So apart from smoking and drinking, you can tell each and everything, boys. Girls, you have to tell about your habits. Habits means they have asked a general question. This is not a, you can say technical question. This is just a general question. Means what is your habit? So you can say playing, listening music, roaming, watching movies, and all the things. Okay, sometimes study also, sometimes practice also. So here this is the part. Now, the question number 2. Imagine that you have 1 lakh of record in your source table. How you will check all the record has been loaded or not? Okay, so for this, what you have to say? You have to say that here we will perform the task data completeness test. And in the data completeness test, we will check count, duplicate, and mapping validation with transformation logic, if any. Okay, and all these three conditions, technically, all the three conditions like count, duplicate, and mapping validation should satisfy. By any means, by any scenario, if any of the data, any of the condition is failed, it means proper data is not loaded. Okay, here you have to say data completeness test, and in that data completeness test, mandatory that count, duplicate, and mapping validation. Okay, now, so for this, I will show you guys the practical also for better understanding, so that you guys will able to deliver the answer in the interview. Now, can you please just open the SQL developer, Bhavya? And here, just show me the employees table. Just show me the employees table. Semicolon executed. Now imagine guys that this is our source table. Okay, this is my source table. Let me see the target table also. Any of the target table will pick, like filter underscore EMP.
Sir, select spelling mistake.
That is EMP or EMP1. Yeah, imagine that this is our target table. So in the source table, guys, you can see how many records we have. In the source table, I have so many records are there. So that is fine. What is the target table requirement? So the target table requirement is, guys, the target table in the source table, you can see so many records are there. In the target table requirement is load the data who belongs to department number 20. So here with the help of department number 20, you can see in the target table, data has been loaded. How we will ensure that all the data for department number 20 has been loaded? Here two record is there. Okay, so for that, maybe in the employees table, we have 5 records for the department number 20, maybe 50 record is there, maybe 1 record is there, maybe 2 record is there. We have no idea. Okay, we have no idea how many records are there in the employees table for department number 20. So here what we will do, so here first we will check the count. So select count of star, count of star from table name. What is our table name? Our table name is employees. Semicolon executed. And have a look on, sorry, not count for all. So count for only department number 20 we have to do. Where department underscore ID equal to 20. Why we will do the count only for department number 20? Because we have loaded the data only for department number 20 in the target table. That's the reason. So here we will check the count. So how many count it is coming? You can see the count is coming 2. Okay, source table count for department number 20 is coming 2. And on the same manner, we will check the count for my target table. So select count of star from target table. What is my target table? My target table name is filter EMP1. Yeah, just type Bhavya, where department ID equal to 20.
No need to mention department ID. No, means
Uh, if it is a first load, no need to mention. Okay, if it is a first load, then no need to mention. But in the real time scenario, maximum chances, guys, maximum time means 99.99% chances, it will be a incremental. Okay, so we used to mention. So that's why we can. Okay. But if it is a first load, not mandatory. It will be completely your choice. If you want, you can mention. If you don't want, no need to mention. Okay, now execute it. Now here you can see for this also the count is coming to. So first condition was count. So here count got satisfied for both the table. Okay, count is getting satisfied. Next, what we have to check? Next, we have to check that there should not be any duplicate value, not in the source table. Okay, nor in the target table. There should not be any duplicate value. So for that, what we will do? So we will write down the syntax to find out the duplicate value from the table. Okay, so here you can just write down the syntax. You can based on employee ID. Select employee ID, comma count of employee ID from table name, from table name, group by ID, having count of employee ID greater than 1. Okay, and here you can see it is showing completely blank. It means there is no duplicate value. Correct. On the same manner, we will check for the duplicate value for the target table also. Same syntax will be there, just we have to change the table name, guys.
So for duplicates, do we need to check only the employee ID or anything else also we can use it?
No, no. We used to apply generally, we used to apply over such a column where duplicate value is not supposed to be available. Okay. So if we will mention over the first name whether it will be a correct approach, answer is no. Because in a single organization, there will be so many people who will have the same name. So that column is not the correct approach. So where we can mention over the employee ID or PAN card or Aadhaar card or account number. Okay, the such type of column over such type of column where duplicate values are not supposed to be available. So there we used to apply.
Okay.
Now here you can see the duplicate condition also got satisfied. There is no duplicate value either in the source table nor in the target table. So here one condition called count got satisfied, duplicate got satisfied. Then last we have to check the mapping validation. Last we have to do mapping validation. You can just mention how we will perform the mapping validation. So by using minus query. Okay, you can just type mapping validation. Okay, how we will do the mapping validation? So guys, by using minus query. So here you can just press one time enter and you can mention select. So in the mapping validation, what we will do guys? So in the mapping validation, we will perform one time source minus target, then again second time target minus source. And in both the scenario, it should not display any data in the output window. In both the scenario, it is not supposed to be display any data in the output window. Okay. I feel that Bhavya is facing some network issue. Hi, Bhavya. Okay. Ah, I feel that Bhavya is facing some network issue. Anyone else who want to share your screen? Can you please share your screen?
No, I'll share my screen.
Yeah, sure. Please share your screen. And I feel that I have shared the question to you also. You can
Yeah,
open
yeah.
you open the question and SQL developer also.
Sorry, I had an internet issue. Shall I
Uh,
share again?
okay, no problem, no worries, no worries. Shiva has shared, no worries, no problem. So here now, so the two condition has satisfied, count and duplicate condition, correct? Last one is what? Last one is the mapping validation. Okay. So Shiva, do you have the table where you have loaded data department 20? Okay, just check which is the condition. Correct start from filter one and filter train both. Yeah, 20 is there. So guys, two condition were satisfied, count and duplicate. Next, what we have to do? Next, we have to check department. Next, we have to check mapping validation. You can just type mapping validation. And what is mapping validation, guys? So there we used to perform by using minus query. Here in the source table and target table, in both the table, guys, the same number of columns are there. So directly we can mention star. Okay, you can just mention select star from employees presenter minus.
Sir,
Okay,
where
now
condition is
where condition, because very specific data we have loaded. So select star from employees where department ID equal to 20
equals
minus select star from target table name where department ID equal to 20. Now execute ಮಾಡಿ. And guys, have a look on the output window. You can see it is not displaying any data in the output window. It means it is absolutely fine. Again, press enter and then mention you have to reverse the column, like select star from target table name where department ID equal to 20. Means you just have to reverse the position of the table. Okay, one time we have done source minus target. Next time we have to do target minus source. Okay, and in both the scenario, it should not display any data in the output window. By any means, by any scenario, if we got any data in the output window, it means proper data is not loaded. Then observe the data, guys. In both the scenario, it displayed blank only. So it means there is no record and there is no mismatch. Okay. So once all these three conditions satisfied, like count, duplicate, and mapping validation, then only we can say the proper data is loaded. By any means, by any scenario, if any of the condition got failed, doesn't matter count, doesn't matter duplicate, doesn't matter mapping validation. If any of the condition is failed, it means proper data is not loaded. Now, roll back to the question bank. Now, so this is number 2. Okay, so on the same manner, if you have 1 lakh record in the source table, how you will check all the record has been loaded in the target table or not? So you can say on the same manner, count, duplicate, and mapping validation. Okay, now question number 3. Do you know rank and dense rank and write the query? Now, one nimsa wait, Mali, Shivanand. So, guys, now remember in the running class what I was telling: rank, dense rank, case statement, cross join, self join. As a ETL tester, we are never using these all. We are never using these all. But this is very, very important topic for your interview perspective. You can see the same question they ask. Now have a look on the question number 3. Do you know rank and dense rank? Write a query. So what is a rank? So rank function will skip the serial number. Dense rank will not skip the serial number. Okay, and here you guys can write down any rank syntax, any dense rank syntax. If you guys are comfortable, you can write down the syntax which we have seen in our running classes also. Based on the salary we had done, correct? We will see now only. Now just come back to the SQL developer. Here, press one time enter and just mention select star from employees. And then have a look on the output window, guys. So you can see this is the table which we have, the employees table, and observe the salary column. In the running classes, guys, we have seen based on the salary column only. Correct. I have taught you guys based on the salary column. So here you can see that 24,000, 17,000, 17,000, and so on. So imagine that we will assign rank to these all employees based on the salary. So what will be the rank syntax? So the syntax for the same is you have to just mention select column name, like select ID, okay, ID, comma, first name, comma,
And
salary, comma,
then rank over
correct, yeah, go ahead.
over bracket order by salary descending bracket close as sal rank from employees exit.
Now execute it and have a look on the output window, guys. You can see based on the salary, everyone has been categorized as a rank. The rank functionality is like you can see rank 24,000, very highest rank. They are rank 1. There are two people who are getting the same salary, so both of them are rank 2, rank 2. Next person, he is getting the next highest salary 14,000, he is rank 4. Why rank 4? Why not rank 3? Because the rank functionality is it will skip the serial number. What about dense rank? So dense rank, guys, it will not skip the serial number. And what is the syntax? The syntax will be entirely same, just in place of rank we have to mention dense rank. So you can copy the syntax, paste it down, no problem. Now, have a look on the output window, guys, for the dense rank. Here, what happened? So here, the person who is getting the very highest salary is dense rank 1. There are two people who are getting the same salary. So both of them are dense rank 2, dense rank 2. The next person is getting the next highest salary. He is dense rank 3. Okay, this is the functionality of dense rank. Dense rank will not skip the serial number. Rank function, it will skip the serial number. Now, roll back to the question again. Now, question number 4. If we add gender column, how you will categorize male and female in dense rank? Okay, if you categorize, okay, imagine that if we add a gender column, if we will add one gender column in any of the table, then what will happen? If we will not insert any values, then what will happen, guys? Then the new column will get added with null. Okay, by default, it will consider null in that column. Then how you will categorize male and female in the dense rank? Imagine that um, in a table we have some record. Okay, consider one example. Consider one example, this table. In this table, if we will add one more column where we have added, imagine that here we have added one column called gender. New column we have added, how we have added? By using alter statement. With the help of alter statement, we can add a column. So column got added. That is fine. And imagine that it will be considered as null, null, null. Everywhere it will be showing null only. And here imagine that some employees are male, some employees are female. Some employees are male and some employees are female. Okay. So now let me see the question where the question is. Huh. Some employees are male and some employees are female. How you will categorize male and female in dense rank? So you can say we can categorize the male and female based on their salary, based on their age, okay, based on their salary and age, we can categorize. That is the correct approach. But categorizing based on the gender, imagine that wherever male is there, okay, we want to keep it on the grade A. Wherever female is there, we will want to categorize them in the grade B. Then for that, we require case statement, not by using rank or dense rank. Simply they have to state the question. It is not very complicated. Simply they have twisted the question. So how you will categorize male and female in dense rank? You can say we can categorize based on their age or based on their salary. We can categorize. Categorizing them based on the gender is not the correct approach.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Husnappa, yeah, go ahead.
We can do
Can
it
we
by partition, right?
Sorry,
If,
pardon.
suppose
Yeah, go ahead.
we can do it by partitions, right? Partition by gender.
Partition by gender, but partition by gender, either grade A you will give to the male or grade B you will give. Correct. Or maybe for the female candidates you will give grade A or grade B. Correct. So then dense rank is not the correct approach. So rather than dense rank, you can say case statement will be the correct approach. But if we especially want to categorize based on their records, okay. So how you will categorize? So categorizing them based on their salary will be the correct approach. Okay. Now, question number 5. Do you know union and union all? So what you have to say? You have to say yes, we are well aware. In the last so in the running classes, guys, we have seen union and union all. What is union? What is union all? So both are set operator. Union and union all both are set operator only. Both can be applied only on the very common columns of the table. Okay, and the functionality of the union is union will pick all the data from table 1, it will pick all the data from the table 2, and it will display distinct value in the output window. And the syntax for the same is you can say select star from table 1, union select, sorry, so rather than using star guys word, you can use the word called column name. Okay, because if you will say star, then there they can do the cross quotient. That's why. So you can say select column 1, comma column 2, comma column 3 from table 1 union select column 1, comma column 2, comma column 3 from table 2. Semicolon executed. Here we can say star also, there is no problem. Like we can say select star from table 1 union select star from table 2. Semicolon executed. This is also correct approach. But here they can do the cross question. What is the cross question? They will say, imagine that in the table 1, I have 5 columns. In the table 2, I have 3 columns. So whether this syntax will work, then you will say, no, it will not work. Okay, so they can do the cross question. So in the interview, try to give such type of answer where the interviewer gets lesser chance to do the cross question. Okay. Now, what is union all? So the functionality of the union all is that union all will pick all the data from table 1, it will pick all the data from table 2, and it will display all the data in the output window. And the syntax for the same is select column 1, comma column 2 from table 1, union all select column 1, comma column 2 from table 2. It will display all the data in the output window. Now, question number 6. We have two tables. Okay, we have two tables in table 1. We have two tables in table 1. Okay, and have 3 rows in the and 3 columns in table 2. Okay. And have okay.
In table 1, we have 3 rows, 3 columns. Table 2, 3 rows, 4 columns.
Okay. Okay. So imagine, yeah. So mean to say, question mean to say, imagine that in the table 1, I have 3 rows, 3 columns. Table 2, I have 3 rows, 2 columns. So there can we apply union? So guys, this answer I want to know from you people. Can we apply yes or no?
We can apply, but we should select only a very common column from the table, both the tables.
Exactly, guys. This is what we have to say. Because if we will get confused and we will say that no, in both the table we have mismatch column, we cannot apply. So we cannot apply over all the columns. Okay, that is the truth. But union we can apply on this table. Where we can apply union, we can apply only on the very common column of the table. So what exactly you guys have to deliver the answer in the interview? Then you have to say yes, we can apply the union on the above table on the very common columns of the table. On the very common columns of the table. Because in the real-time scenario, what will happen? It is not mandatory, guys, that the number of source table column and the number of target table column will be same to same. No, it may vary. which you guys have seen in your sequence generator transformation, lookup transformation. Number of columns were differ. Filter transformation, router transformation, it was same to same, which I have shown you. Correct. So there also we can apply. So where we can apply, you can say that we can apply only on the very common column. For non-common columns, we cannot get. Now, question number 7. Fetch the unique records from the table. So, question number 7. So, anyone who want to take the attempt, what will be the syntax?
Distinct. Select distinct.
Exactly. Select distinct, then the column name over which
Column
column
name.
we want to apply, correct? From table name. So this is the distinct. Distinct will give you guys the distinct value in the output window. Okay. Distinct value means what? Means the value which is mentioned one time in the particular column that will get display one time, and the values which is mentioned multiple times that too will get display one time only. Consider one example that we have a table. In this table, just observe the record. You can see department number 90 is mentioned. So many times it is mentioned. 60 is mentioned. 100 is mentioned. Okay, and so on. So many values are mentioned. So if we want to see the distinct value of the department ID, how we can get it? So the syntax for the same is, can you write down the syntax, Shivanand?
So is there any way to fetch distinct records in
Without
one
using,
go, everything?
um,
So here if we are using a department ID, so
mhm,
we get only 50, 10, 20, 30, 40. So and
correct,
remaining things we don't get, right? So if you
correct.
want to fetch everything,
So
but
if for
only distinct.
no, it is
Not
not
that.
distinct. We are supposed to apply over the very particular column only.
No. Okay. Okay.
Now, so here you can see this is the syntax guide. Select distinct department ID from employees. You can see 100, 80, null, 90, 20, 70, 60, 100, and all the department ID it will display, but one time only. Okay, so if in the particular table, in the employees table, department number 100 doesn't matter, it is mentioned 2 times or 20 times or 1 time. In the output window, it will display 1 time only. Doesn't matter, department number 30 is mentioned 2 times, 5 times or 20 times. It will get displayed in the output window 1 time only. This is called distinct clause. Okay, again the same question, how exactly they can twist in the interview. They will say, without using distinct clause, can you show me the result? Without using distinct clause, I don't want to use distinct keyword and show me the distinct value in the output window. Then what you can say? You can say yes. And what will be the syntax? The syntax for the same is you have to just mention select. Anyone who want to take the attempt?
Department ID.
Just type.
Department ID from table name.
Hmm.
Group by. Group by department ID.
With the help of joins also we can do it. Row ID, joins.
Multiple approaches are there. Now you can see here, observe the result in the output window 100, 30, null, 20, and so on. Same result we got, which we have used by using the distinct. Here also we got the same. This is the another syntax. Okay. Now moving for the next. Now in the Gmail, fetch in the Gmail, Pratibha at gmail.com is there, and fetch Gmail in the another column. Means they want this value after the at the rate. What is the domain? Technically, you can say the domain name. Okay. So anyone, can you please take the attempt for the same? What will be the syntax for the same? Consider one example. Any approaches you can. If you want to create one table, create a table, then insert value, then apply the syntax, or directly also you can. Will be your choice. Now have a look on this table, guys. This is a table. In this table, we have one record. Gmail is mentioned. Like imagine that Shushan.ran at gmail.com at email.com. So from this table, we want to see the email.com as a domain. Now what will be the syntax for the same?
Select
Hmm,
substring substr substring
hmm,
bracket open
hmm.
email comma 1 1 1 comma in string bracket open email comma at in single quote single quote open ಮಾಡಿ at bracket close -1 bracket as name comma substring email in string email at the rate bracket +1 as domain from table name from email.
Enlargement.
ಆಗೈತದ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿ. ಹಲೋ ಸರ್,
ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ
Yeah,
ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ವಿಂಡೋ.
executed.
ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್. You just drag that tables little bit.
Now, sorry, pardon. Now you can see, guys, that here we got the data in the output window. Okay, so this is the, you can see, this is how we can get it. Okay, now come back to the next question. Now explain where clause and having clause with example. Anyone, can you please take the attempt? What is a where clause and what is a having clause? With example means you have to say the syntax.
Where clause is a filter condition. With the help of where clause we can get any specific data from the table.
Correct.
Means and the syntax will be select star from employees where employee ID equal to 2 means you can get the employee ID 2 details from the tables.
Correct.
Having clause is it is also filter condition. It will give a very specific record from the table, but it is just a replacement of where clause, as where clause does not support aggregate function with group by conditions.
Correct.
Having means if you want to fetch any means if you want to get salary from the employees table where salary is greater than 20,000 or 30,000, means we can apply the syntax like select column names from table name group by column name having sum of salary greater than whatever the values we can.
Correct. So that is the correct approach. Or the another syntax, if they ask, then you can say the syntax which you have write down to find out the duplicate values. Correct. There also we are using having clause. So any syntax where you are using the having clause, you can mention like select ID, comma count of ID from table name, group by ID, having count of ID greater than 1. This is the example for the having clause. Or the another example which Tudana has confirmed just now, that is the correct approach. Okay. Now, do you work on the snowflake schema? No. Anyone?
Yes, sir.
No,
No.
we know the
No.
concept. What is snowflake schema?
Yeah. We know the concept for the snowflake schema, but didn't got a chance to work on the same. So guys, doesn't matter whether it will be a snowflake schema, doesn't matter star schema. Our working point of view is will be same only. Our working point of steps will be same to same only. In the snowflake schema also, target table will be dimension table. In the star schema also, it will be dimension table only. Our working procedure will be same to same. Then it is headache for whom? Then guys, this is the headache creating a star schema or the snowflake schema is the headache for the database architecture or data modeler, not for us. Now, question number 11, what is fact table? So anyone, can you please tell what is fact table?
Fact table, it is a centrally located table in R schema or snowflake schema of the database. It contains the facts of particular business and it fact table alone holds no meaning itself. It contains numerical values and it contains foreign key.
Yes, that is the truth. Now, guys, every one of you. Now, every one of you just observe the question from question number 1 to 11. Okay. And just let me know, is there any question which we had not discussed in the running classes?
No.
Guys, you can see.
Eighth one.
Yeah, eighth one. Okay, no problem. Now,
Yes,
that
sir.
that that we have discussed just now, so you can say completed. Okay, no problem. So here you can see, no problem. So jokes apart. So guys, actually, if 11, 12 or 14, 13 question is getting asked, and if you had answered close to one lesser answer, means you can say, imagine that you didn't answer question number 8. Okay. So what will happen? So whether you will get rejected? No, answer is no. You will get selected for the next round. If only one question not answered, then it is fine. There is no problem. But the condition is there. What's the condition? Whatever the remaining answer you had given, it should be up to the mark. It should be up to the mark. Now, rolling back to the question, topic question number 8, that if it was not discussed, maybe you had missed or anything. But question number 8 is also a good and the important question. Okay. Now, for few, I feel that maybe you have missed. So remainings also, can you please confirm? It is not discussed for you also.
No, sir. No.
Okay.
No, it is not discussed in 10 a.m.
Uh, our
No.
batch is discussed.
Okay. No problem. No worries. Happens sometimes. Happens. This is actually the question which was mentioned that way. That one, they get the domain in the different column and the names in the different column. That is just a interview question, guys. In the real time scenario, we are never using this type of things to validate the data. End of the day, we will just mention we have to validate, we have to write down the syntax to find out and confirm whatever the data we have loaded is a proper data. Okay, so in every batches, some of the question we can say that we used to discuss, and I used to confirm that this is very, very important question for the interview point of view. Okay, as a ETL tester, we are never using, but it is very, very important for your interview point of view. Okay, so example, you can say case statement, which we have seen in our running class, rank, dense rank, cross join, self join, and many more. Okay, so that is the thing. But this question, you can say, consider
Yes.
out of 11 question, 10 question was discussed in your batch. If 10 you have answered, then the round is clear. Okay, but the condition, the answer should be up to the mark. And what is the definition for up to the mark? Imagine that if I will ask from Bhavya, that Bhavya, can you please tell me what is union and union all? You can see the question number 5. So what Bhavya will say, union is nothing. Union will give us the distinct value in the output window. Union all will give all the data in the output window. This is Bhavya answer. On the same manner, if I will ask from Aisha, Aisha, can you please tell me what is union and union all? What Aisha told? Aisha told that union and union all both are set operator. We can apply both the set operator only on the very common column. Okay, and the union functionality is union will give the distinct value in the output window. Union all will give you all the data in the output window. This is what Aisha has confirmed. On the same manner, if I will ask from Monica, Monica, can you please tell me what is union and union all? So what Monica told that union and union all both are set operator only, and we can apply these both we can apply union and union all on the very common columns of the table. The functionality of the union is it will pick very distinct record from both the table. It will pick all the data from table 1, it will pick all the data from the table 2, and it will display distinct value in the output window. And the syntax for the same is select I column 1, comma column 2, comma column 3 from table name union select column 1, comma column 2, comma column 3 from table 2. Okay, so this is the syntax for union. It will pick the distinct value from both the table. And union all functionalities, it will display all the data from both the table. And the syntax for the same is select I take column 1, comma column 2, comma column 3 from table name union all select column 1, comma column 2, comma column 3 from table 2. Okay, it will pick all the data from both the table and it will display all the data in the output window, including duplicate values. This is what three answer I got in the interview. Okay, all the three people are there, and all the three people will have the illusion that yes, I had given the correct answer. Answer was correct for all the three people. I will not say answer was wrong. But imagine that I have only one opening. In my team, I have only one opening. So I have to select only one person who has given the best answer. So whom you guys feel that will be moved for the next round?
Who is given with syntax?
Exactly, guys. Answer with syntax. Okay, don't say only theory part in the interview. Apart from theory, for every topic, for every point, tell the syntax also. Functionality, concept, and the syntax. Okay, then only they will feel that yes, you are one of the deserving candidate. Because whatever the question he is asking, he knows the answer. He just want to know whether you are aware about or not. Whether you are aware about the things or not. So we don't have to say very portion of the answer. Whatever the things we know, we have to deliver the answer with syntax and the concept. Okay, so having a illusion that I have given correct answer, and the second thing, the person has given the correct answer, both are two different things. So don't fall in the illusion that this is my correct answer. No, sometimes it happens. We all are human beings, and due to knowledge gap or any concern, we can have the illusion, and due to which what we feel that after giving the interview, that yes, I had given the interview, my interview was good, but I didn't got selected. Why? What is the reason? Actually, the answer was not up to the mark. Okay. So for everywhere, for every question, syntax mandatory. Theory part mandatory. Concept mandatory. Make the interviewer feel that you are well aware about the um, topic and the concern. Okay. So mm, menu who has not
Pratibha, sir.
Pratibha. So Pratibha, so out of when you had given this interview, Pratibha,
Thursday, sir.
this
Thursday,
th
sir. At Srivam
this
Navade.
okay, this Thursday means 2 days back.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and did you got any feedback from the same?
Still now I did not get, sir.
Okay, so you can do one thing. You can today is Saturday. So whether you had got the direct call from the HR or you had got from the consultancy, third party.
Uh, Both, sir. First consultancy, I got consultant call. After that, HR call also I got, sir.
Okay, so you just call the consultancy today because consultancy we used to open on Saturday also. Okay, you call
Okay.
the consultancy today, you have the contact number and you ask the feedback. Okay, or you can
Okay.
draft, okay, and you ask and you drop the email also stating that
Okay.
yes, with your reference, I had given an interview on this Thursday and may I know what is the feedback for the same. Okay, draft email also,
Okay,
and
sir.
at 10 or 11 o'clock, you call them also. Okay, and then maybe they will tell you today or by Monday they will update because there are so many people who had given the Capgemini interview, and for most of them, if the interview was also good, but the shortage of the time, we are falling under the March mid to April mid. That's the reason everything is getting delayed. But currently, so many
Okay.
people are. It is apps. So there are so many people, not one or two people. There are so many people who are very ready for the interview. We are just lagging behind on that duration. That's the reason the calls are getting bit slow. Okay, it will get resumed, guys. No need to worry. By 15th March or 15th April, 20 April, it will get resumed. From 15th April only, it will start. Okay, so it will be on the fledge, but you don't stop practice because practice is more important. Okay, okay.
Sir,
Now, any
actually, I had the same question from Capgemini, and apart from that, 10 more question from Informatica. They are asking
okay,
same to same question.
okay, no problem. It happens. Means person to person, it varies. Means imagine that maybe for you the interview has been taken by the Kavya, and for the Pratibha the interview has been taken by the Irshad. So that could be a reason. So the person to person, the question may vary. Maybe imagine that the person is in the some different mood. He will ask only question from the Informatica, sometimes only from the SQL, sometimes only from the data warehouse. Sometimes they will mix up the things and they will ask the question. It happens. Okay, so we have to prepare in all the perspective. In all the perspective. Okay. Now, anyone, whenever you are getting selected, you just let me know, because in every organization, I have so many people who are working over there. Okay, so the moment you will get shortlisted over any of the organization, and imagine that ABCD company, I will not take the company name. Imagine that ABCD company. So definitely in that ABCD company, I will have close to 50 to 70 people who are already working in that organization. Okay, so they will guide you and they will help you in your work. They will guide you and they will help you in your work. And once you become, means, close to 6 month or 7 month old in that organization, then you too have to help the other people. Okay, so like that, the chain will be there, so that you will get helped and you have to help. Then the rhythm, it will be on the good flow. Okay, now anyone have any question which you guys want to ask? Okay, so one link I have shared you guys in the Zoom chat. Just now, I have shared you guys one link, Google Drive link. So going further, April, May, and June. These month duration, recording duration, will be saved in this link only. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Then we are done for the day. Again, we will connect tomorrow at the same time, same link with the new questions. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.